Hey, Shabbat Shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me today. Well, today I want to talk about the Apocrypha, the hidden books. They call the hidden books. Are they inspired or not? Well, doubtful. They're not inspired, and I'm going to give you some reasons why they are not inspired. But before that, I just want to thank you guys again for tuning in, supporting me, subscribing to me. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe right now. I have interesting topics and plan on posting more interesting topics in the future. Now here I'm going to go through a list right here. First one is, unlike other scriptures, none of the apocryphal writers claim to be inspired. Next one is, unlike the Old Testament, the Apocrypha are nowhere quoted in the New. The Apocrypha are tainted with errors in fact and time, exposing their non-inspiration. The Apocrypha contain fabulous statements that don't only contradict the scriptures, the inspired scriptures, but also themselves. For example, in the two books of Maccabees, Antigonus is made to die 3 different deaths in 2 different places. Here's the next one. The Apocrypha include doctrines that contradict scripture, such as prayers for the dead, sinless perfection, and immortality of the soul. Next one is the apocryphal books were never acknowledged as sacred scriptures by the Jews, custodians of the Hebrew scriptures. In fact, the Jewish people rejected and destroyed the Apocrypha after the overthrow of Jerusalem in 70 CE, the Common Era. Next, not one of the apocryphal books is written in the Hebrew language, which was used by all the inspired writers of the Old Testament. All apocryphal books are written in Greek except one, which will exist in Latin. And finally, the apocryphal books were not permitted among the sacred books during the first 4 centuries of the Common Era. So those are reasons why that. I just want to go through a couple other books of the New Testament here. The New Testament era, but these are the apocryphal books. One of them is called the Gospel of Nicodemus. It's a purely imaginary report on the trial of Yeshua to the Emperor Tiberius, and this was right around the 2nd or 5th century. Another one is Nativity of Mary, a deliberate forgery of the 6th century to further worship of the Virgin Mary. It has stories about daily visits of angels to Mary, immensely popular as the papacy grew. Okay, another one is Passing of Mary. Silly miracles ending with the removal of her spotless and precious body to paradise. It was written in the 4th century with the rise of virgin worship. Another one here is the Gospel of the Egyptians. And this is just an imaginary conversation between Yeshua and Shalom. And that's date is 130 to 150. Next one is the Gospel of Pseudo Matthew, a 5th century forged translation of Matthew, abounding with the supposed childhood miracles of Yeshua. We got another one, the Gospel of Thomas, a 2nd century work of Yeshua's life from the 5th to the 12th year, makes him a miracle worker to satisfy his boyish whims. And finally, I want to touch upon the Apocalypse of Peter. Purported visions of heaven and hell granted to Peter. Eusebius called it spurious. So you got that with him. And it's another one where, if I can find my notes correctly, let's see. About the book of Baruch or whatever, the apocryphal book, Jerome states, I have not thought it worthwhile to translate this book, the book of Baruch. But there's Old Testament ones, there's New Testament ones, there's, they had Gnostics involved and all kinds of crazy stuff written, even after the Old Testament, and then the New Testament come, it was written after, and some was kind of intermingled towards the end of the apostles' life. They were going around like the Gnostic texts. They were going around too, and they were trying to deceive the elect. But anyways, That's all I wanted to touch upon right now. And I thank you guys again for joining me. Please give me a big thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. I could always use the subscribes, and I love those thumbs. So till we meet again, brothers and sisters, peace out and shalom.